What's up, everyone? It's Eternal, some more raid. I've done one of these before, and this is where I watch a video and I kind of chime in on my feedback on the video as we're going through. This one is of particular importance because it's an exclusive interview with Cirilla. Basically explaining the Dracomorph kind of fiasco and a little bit about 1.13 and some fusion talk. So this is a video that Hell Hades has got up. You can go check him out on YouTube. Yeah, I'm just going to get into it. I just want to start off by saying no hate on Hell Hades at all, particularly from me. He is literally just facilitating this chat, this interview, whatever you'd like to call it, whatever you want to call it. So I think it's important to first start off by saying, look, don't hate on the guy. Like, I've seen some of the comments on this already. I don't think he's a sellout. I don't think there's any reason to hate on him. It just, player me using this as a means to speak to us, okay. And that's on them. That's not on him, alright? So just bear that in mind. Anyway, let's get into the actual video.
Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be a Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we've got a special guest on the channel. We've got Cirilla, who's going to come in and do an interview with me, talking about the incident with Cartman, with the Dracomorph, and then getting into a little bit about the upcoming patches. Hope you enjoy it. It was really good fun for me to do the interview. And yeah, let's get on with it. Hi Cirilla, thanks for joining my channel. I know you've got a lot of things you want to discuss today. Did you want to get started and let us know what was going on?
Hi guys. So we see all those comments, all the reactions in our community right now regarding the current situation, and we thought it would be best to speak to you and to actually tell the truth, tell exactly what happened there, because we feel that there's a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of
that's a big word.
Misinterpreted facts, and
facts, truth.
Being honest is key here. I have always been for telling the truth, no matter how controversial it may be, because like everyone feels if there is something that is not being said or is being left out. So what I was going to say is
withheld information.
Clarify the whole situation with the gifted champion and fill you in a little bit on the current state of things over here. So yeah, where do I start? Cartman, this is our great friend and influencer. He has been with us for a long time.
The term influencer is a bit worrying. That means that they really care what Cartman thinks, what his viewers think. It just kind of, to me, it screams that maybe he is getting special treatment, and everything that she's about to say is a load of bullshit, basically. So you can make your own decision, but I've watched this video once already.
He's
see what you think.
A YouTube content creator, and we have been in touch with him for like several months now. We know a lot about him as an experienced player, and he provided a lot of support and help with his videos.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So
I've seen him
been
myself.
In touch with
He's a Russian speaker,
like,
but
we've been close to
makes
him.
sense.
For a while now. I mean, I personally know about the fact that he sacrificed his Dracomorph a long time ago.
What do you fucking do? Don't do it. Don't sacrifice a legendary.
Back when he was an underperforming champ.
Yeah, even though you still don't do it.
So yeah, I've known about this fact for a long time, but I'm trying to keep things in order here. He obviously completed this.
It's like rule 1 of Raid: don't talk about Raid. Rule 2 of Raid: don't sacrifice legendary champions.
Huge feature, faction wars thing, an unprecedented achievement. It was a really good job, and
yeah, okay.
When we asked
Definitely
him
true.
what he would like to get, if he could get anything, and he told us that he would love to get his Draco back.
Yeah.
Because like he regretted like feeding him before. But we discussed this and decided against it because
it was a bad fucking idea. That's why. But
it was against our policy, and we thought that it would provoke the very reaction that is happening in the community right now. So that's why we decided not to do it.
But we still went and did it anyway.
So we also started coming up with this idea and developing, like creating a unique champion just for him.
Kind of cool,
game, yeah. Like the same as we did with Folly, our Russian
just like you did with Folly.
Founded a big Russian community, and we created this champion that was just to honor his contribution.
Yeah, nice.
We started working on this champ,
and you scrapped it.
And we told Cartman that we could give him Draco. And then we...
Wait, then they told him that they were... Hang on, let's go back. Did she just say, then we said he could have the champion? Like Draco?
And we told Cartman that we could give him Draco.
Right.
And then we assessed the scope of our releases, of all the things that we wanted to get out to implement in the game as soon as possible, and we realized that.
So they've already told Cartman
that
he was going to get Draco. That's what she just said.
Champions. I still prefer to think about them as like live
people. Yeah.
So yeah. We realized how long it would take for us to get it all done, and we changed our minds. We did decide to surprise him with Draco.
It's not really a surprise if he already knows he's getting it, though.
Decide on like when exactly we were going to do it.
The timing.
Then our game designers arranged this extend chances event to get Draco. Right. So the day it was happening, Cartman was on stream, and he was opening all those shards, and we saw how disappointed he was getting all those other like legendaries, but not Draco.
But he's still pulling his shots for his Draco that he wants to get, even though he knows he's getting Draco.
It's usual practice for us to check out our YouTubers like content, your guys' videos. So we saw all of that. We saw his disappointment, and it was really kind of spur of the moment thing.
He fucking panicked.
We decided to give him the champion like right then.
Can you understand though the frustration that people saw that live on his stream?
Yeah, and it was an honest mistake. We hadn't.
It's not an honest mistake. You fucking panicked. It was a knee-jerk reaction. You went, oh shit. We're going to lose him. You know, he's going to go on a strike. He's not going to spend. He's going to make people leave the game, quit. He's going to bash the game. And you were scared. That's basically what it sounds like. You're scared of the sway he has. That's basically what you're saying, right?
We hadn't foreseen the consequences, and we should have thought better about
well, you already did foresee the consequences, because you earlier said that you thought this was a bad idea, and that's why you didn't do it. But then you decided to do it anyway.
The timing, like we planned to do it later we planned to do it
better,
the right way, but it wasn't what happened.
Evidently.
We just wanted to give him something good, to like make him happy.
To stop him doing what he was going to do.
We were driven by emotions,
Fear.
and it was like an honest mistake. I wish we could take it back.
Yeah, I bet.
But
because you almost would have needed to have said to the community, "Look at what we're doing," because he's done such a great feat.
And that's
and then you give it to him. Then everyone's like, "Great, that's actually a really acceptable thing to do."
Yeah, it would have been
the circumstances
a lot more acceptable,
right?
Yeah,
we shouldn't.
Yeah,
we shouldn't have done it
right
like that very day, right after his stream, like because it triggered this huge misunderstanding. If this had been a video about not getting the needed champion, about like being frustrated, being disappointed, and we wouldn't have done that. But this guy, he did achieve this huge goal.
Yeah,
and
he did. Yeah,
we wanted to reward him for that.
Still feels like it was a knee jerk.
It was just the very wrong timing. It was just a horrible timing. And we do know that. We do admit that.
Obviously.
I also realized that we should have been more clear about what happened like the next day, because our post on the forum was also kind of misleading. And we shouldn't have waited this long to actually clarify what happened. Obviously, we had like good intentions in mind. Obviously, there was no way we would want to sabotage the whole the game, what we love, what we work on.
We're not really sabotaging it by giving somebody a champion.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we totally understand that. I think from what I'm reading from the community, the question is really, what do we do next? Because actually, the mistake has happened. We completely get it. And you've agreed there that it shouldn't have happened in the way that it did. But it feels like there's almost a requirement of, you know, we all open a lot of shards and that type of thing. And it feels like it was given as a gesture because he'd opened a lot of shards rather than the feat that he'd actually done.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering where we go now, really.
That's the thing, and that's the root of the whole problem. We should have framed it like better and actually let people know about our plans like in a much better way.
In advance.
Again, I'm begging players to like be more understanding of the situation that Cardman is right now, because I know that he's been getting a lot of negative messages, a lot of negative even calls.
That's fair. There's no point hating on Cartman. Like it's all on player right?
Really?
And the thing is that that's the thing that we feel the worst about, because
you've alienated him and made him.
Didn't want to hurt him in any way. Like he's very positive. Most of the time he's very positive. He's been providing a lot of help to other players, to us.
I mean, honestly, no content creator for this game can be 100% positive all the time. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And, we certainly didn't want to put him in this spot where like other players treat him like that.
No, for sure.
Fair.
Yeah, so that's what my message is supposed to be. Like, it's all on us, and it was a surprise for him also, and he didn't expect that to happen.
But you said it wasn't a surprise, Ellie. You said
anyway.
It's like so much contradiction here.
I'm naive. I do believe that only the people that like stand still, that don't do anything, like do not make mistakes. But it's probably a good thing that it's happened. Like a lot of people may like throw things at me right now, but we did learn our lesson. And if this hadn't happened, we wouldn't have taken all these important like conclusions.
What the fuck? I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I'm glad it happened, because now we can see that what we thought was going to happen happened, and you will fucking hate it. You know, sometimes you just think, what the fuck? Yeah.
For us.
Yeah, I understand. I
can't watch you with a straight face.
Anything we can share which is kind of a bit of a more of an upbeat, positive message. I know there's a lot of speculation around how soon the patch is coming, the fusions, that type of thing. It'd be really cool to understand what's going on there.
Yeah, so the patch.
And basically what they've said there is, what Cirilla's just said is, yeah, it happened, we're really sorry, we made a mistake. Forgive us? It doesn't sound like there's any sort of... Like, they're sticking to their story of this is how it went down. So, it sounds like there's no like compensation around it or anything, because they're saying they're not in the wrong. Well, they said they made a mistake, but their intentions were good. But it's just the way that they went about it was awful. And they've gone about it in a way that, even if they are telling the truth, it doesn't look that way to, I don't think, anybody. So you kind of shot yourself in the foot there.
We are going to release the patch tomorrow.
Oh wow, fantastic.
The latest, the day after.
Yeah, tomorrow. Or maybe the day after.
We are on the very last stages of, let me check, maybe even, everything is going according to the plan.
The plan.
But we're still like, we still have to do some minor fixes.
Yeah.
Well, according to the plan, of course.
We really are planning to get the patch out in the next couple of days.
To be fair, it's been 3 months.
Does that mean it actually would be released to the player base tomorrow? Or does that need to go to Apple and Android?
No, it's for the whole player base.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, sounds good.
So 1 to 2 days we'll be getting this, all right? Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is a little bit disappointing.
Again, I'm taking a huge risk here because we are trying to be really careful about
putting your ass on the line here, Cirilla.
Players about the dates and stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, you're already on the chopping block, so
I do think it's at this point it's safe to say that we are all good and ready to release.
I can understand why she's hesitant about.
It's going to
saying it'll be that day, but
we're also going to publish patch notes. Probably maybe even before the patch, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Generally what's done, it's fine.
So it's going to contain battle pass feature, the rebalancing thing.
Rebalancing thing, where we fix the champions.
Yeah, what else?
That's it.
Is there gear sorting?
Nope.
Is the gear sorting coming through in this one? There was
I think she's putting this on here. Having watched this before, see what you think. But the gear sorting, it's what he said. She just goes, huh? What's that? Just watch, see what you think.
There was a screenshot of being able to view your gear, your items on different champions.
The sorting thing?
Yeah. Is that due now or?
It's not for this one.
Okay.
No, sorry.
We were thinking about implementing it in one of the closest releases.
Sure.
But yeah, I think the main worry right now is that the patch has been delayed
3 months
a lot, but just wanted to confirm that it's almost here.
So we're getting the champion balance things and the battle pass. We've waited 3 months for this. What the fuck?
And we are going to release to give more info about what we are going to do in 1.14.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to start doing that like right after the release of this patch.
Okay,
that's good at least.
Can I ask another question on? I've seen something come out today about patch 1.13.5.
Oh, yeah.
So almost like an intermediary patch, where it looks like there's going to be some really cool gear sets for arena champions. Oh, sorry, for people that do well in the arena.
Yeah, the speed one looks nice.
I've seen some feedback already that it's basically some people are saying, well, that's great for the sort of top 300 players, but what about the rest? And I'm just wondering if there's any chance or any kind of way that we could look at that and say everybody has a chance to get that gear, but it's more like an arena shop. So even if you're in Gold 4, you get some points towards being able to buy the gear instead of it just going to that kind of select group.
Short answer is no fucking chance. But the long answer is this.
Is there any thinking along those lines, even if it's not been implemented straight away?
For now, those sets are specifically for the platinum tier and for the people that are going to take like the first top positions there.
Yeah.
But it's possible that in the future we are going to put those sets in some other places for people to get them somehow. As for the players in like lower tiers,
do you ever feel like you've just wasted 20 minutes of your life?
In Gold 4, Gold 3, it's more about Gold 4 because as far as I know, most of the player base is in Gold.
Every single player. Don't lie to us.
4 right now. It's just I know that there are a lot of complaints about rewards.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Fucking trash.
I know this too because like I'm usually handing out there. But the thing.
I'm not being funny, but if you've got like people like the community manager in Gold 4, and you know she knows that the rewards are bad because she plays the game, why haven't they done something sooner? Does it not beg the question? Does it not raise the question?
Is that there's really too many players in this tier, and we are thinking about the system to improve the rewards there, but we need to kind of understand how, like, what the best ways are to do that. But I just wanted to let you know that this is on the table. And we do know that players are not really satisfied.
Well, yeah, we've known that for, over 6 months. A good 9 months, probably.
With the rewards in Gold 4. So we're going to do something about that.
Okay, good. Now it feels like it's a positive message going forward anyway.
Better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, and also about the closest events that are going to happen. We are preparing something nice for you for the Saint Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah,
somebody say fusion.
Yeah, there is going to be a fusion, and
what a surprise!
The character is gorgeous, and
so we've got a new female character.
To see it
maybe?
And for yourselves very soon.
Or maybe
are you able to say
if
is it a new character or somebody that's already in the game?
It's a new character.
It's a new character.
Of course, it's a new character.
Okay, look forward to that.
But
it's a money-making opportunity.
That's about it. I don't want to keep you guys watching this for like an hour. Like
that's a lie. You've just got nothing else to say.
So yeah, this was the main message, and I just wanted you to know that
That.
Like, we
on,
really are not indifferent to what is happening right now. And we do want you to know that we only meant good. It turned out to be, it just went really wrong.
Really wrong.
We will do our best to avoid such situations in the future.
However,
but what's done is done.
Oh,
and
is that what's done is
we
done?
We just want you to all know that we are all humans. We make mistakes.
We do, but
so that was.
We do, but come on, Plarium. There's mistakes, and then there's Plarium, right? Right? Do you not agree? I think we agree.
Like my main message.
Yeah, look, I think everyone will really appreciate the fact that you've come out and actually addressed it and sort of done it in person rather than just on a note. So I think from my side, I really thank you for that.
Just to clarify, I wrote an announcement in Discord that I'm leaving Raid, the position, the community manager position, to transfer somewhere else and manage Raid from different angle.
Yeah.
But just to kind of what is the word? Dissipate. No. I can already see the comments that they sent Cirilla to settle the whole situation. And the thing is that until we hire a new community manager, I'm still working with Raid, and I'm still on top of things. So this is pretty logical that I'm the one that actually makes the statement.
Sure. Okay. No, look, I'm sure everyone will sort of back me with this, that we really appreciate it. It's good to see you in person. It's good to kind of get this type of video out there, and hopefully the community can kind of move on and get excited now about the patch that's coming and the fusion. So yeah, look, Cirilla, thanks very much for coming on.
Really?
And thank you to bye guys, and remember that we are with you, and we read everything, absolutely everything you say.
That must be hard.
It's just that sometimes we do need the time to understand, not to understand, but to get up the courage and to come out to you.
No, well done. Thanks, Cirilla.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Yeah, drop a comment. What do you think? I think that's possibly done more damage than good, but so 1.13 is going to be a flop. They're giving us a fusion. Plarium say they're sorry, but they're not going to do anything to fix it. Yeah, that about sums it up, basically. Yeah. What do you think? I'm just going to put it out there because I think that was a waste of 21 minutes and 15 seconds myself. No hate on Hades. He was just a means for Plarium to or Cirilla to talk about that. Or yes, but I would say overall that was relatively disappointing. I would have expected a little bit more and something a bit more interesting and an actual, okay, we did mess up. We can understand why you think we messed up. The timing was horrendous, which it was, but it looks that no such thing as a coincidence. That's kind of how I'm looking at it myself. Just because of some of the language that was used there. I know there's a language barrier, of course, but influencer and it's just a very knee-jerk reaction, in my opinion, to appease Cartman and keep him happy, so that their Russian community didn't, get upset and revolt or whatever. But yeah, so that's happening anyway. Basically, with at least the English-speaking side. So, good job. You kind of fucked yourself there, but yeah, let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Be interesting to hear. I don't want to use this as a platform for hate as such towards Hades or Cartman or anybody like that. However, or even Cirilla herself, she's a mouthpiece. Let's be honest. But as a company, what do you think would be? Because I do feel like some sort of, I don't know if you call it compensation, as Discord loves that word, but I do feel like it needs to be not just addressed, but dealt with. I don't think just saying sorry is enough, because even if what they're saying is true, yeah, he completed Faction Wars 21, but the timing's far too coincidental, in my opinion. So that's kind of my thoughts and feelings on it all. Personally, I have absolutely no issue with him receiving a Draco as a reward, but I don't know, and I don't think that that's actually what's happened here. It was more of a bribe, I would call it. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.